review for Best Lace Wigs, and this is the Diana Ross wig, the SW033. And before I actually continue on with this review, my earrings are from PinktownUSA.com. I know I'm still gonna get like 20 plus questions about these earrings, and when I don't answer those questions, I tell them to check the info bar, check video. People say I'm rude, so right now I'm gonna tell you these earrings are from PinktownUSA.com. PinktownUSA.com. I'm also gonna provide the info in the info bar, and that's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so Best Lace Wigs contacted me a while ago to do a review, and I checked out the site. I really wasn't feeling none of their hair, like all their hair. I don't know, for some reason I couldn't make a choice because I didn't see anything that I liked. And I don't really like straight full lace wigs because I just feel like it never looks natural. Like no matter how you try to make it look natural, I don't know, it just never does. It's either the hair has bangs or it's curly, that a lot of things are concealed, then I'll wear it. And I didn't want to do a review for them because I didn't see anything that I liked. But I saw Taryn put up a video about this particular wig, and I was like, that wig looks really nice, but it still didn't move me. And then African Export put up another video about the same wig. I was like, this wig is hot. This wig is hot. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Taryn, she had a number 2, like the color number 2 and the color number 1. The number 1 looks very dark and the number 2 looks decent, but on African Export the number 2 looks very light, and I was like, I don't want the kind of lightness that the African Export's number 2 had, and I didn't want the darkness of number 1. But Taryn's number 2 looks a little darker than African Export's number 2, so I was thinking maybe it's the lighting of either one of the YouTubers. So I told them that I would review this wig, and I told them I wanted a 16 inches and a number 1B. And I think when you go on the site and you try to purchase it, I think there's an option to pick a 1B and a 16 inches. But for some reason, when they contacted me back to do a review, they said I either choose a number 1 or number 2, so I'm guessing they do not offer a 1B. And also they said they were sending me 18 inches, and at that time they said they were running out of stock because people were buying the wigs because of African Export and Taryn's reviews. People were buying the wigs, so they were running out of stock, so they wanted to make more. But what they had at the time was 18 inches and a number 1 or a number 2. So I'm not sure if they offer a 1B, but I asked for 1B and they said I either choose a 1 and a 2, and I thought the 2 was going to be too light. But when it came, I actually really like it, and I'm glad that I chose a number 2 and not a 1. I really like the color of my skin tone. I think it really complements it. As you guys saw at the beginning of the video, the wig was not looking too hot. When I first got it out the box, it was dry, and if you saw it, you would say, this is not the wig that I bought, man. Like, I'm finna throw it away, send it back, do something. You're just not gonna feel the wig. If you're not used to weaves and wigs, you probably get mad or something, but after wetting the hair, the curls got a little more defined and got beautiful, and it was just so lovely, you feel. And I wet the hair with a combination of water and conditioner, and I put in this spray bottle. The conditioner was about that much, like literally very tiny, and the water filled up this whole, and I sprayed this on the hair, and after like about an hour the wig was dry and ready to go. And I was playing with the wig the whole time, and this morning when I wanted to do the review, I put the wig on. That's what the wig looks like after being played in, and it got really big and undefined again. And yeah, the wig was originally a kind of wig that you would glue on or tape on. It's not glueless. When Taryn was making a video, I think she mentioned that they were going to start offering glueless of the same wig, or just their wigs in general. But I contacted them and said I wanted a glueless, but they said the wig is not being offered in glueless. So they provided me with a pack of bobby pins, wig clips, and wig combs. And I don't like wig clips, And bobby pins, I feel like they're not secure enough like when you use them. So I decided to use the wig combs. I got 5 combs, four small ones and 1 medium one. And like I showed at the beginning of this video, the medium one was sewed at the back. There are 2 small ones around like close to the back, but not quite at the back, kind of like the middle. And the last 2 are sewn onto the temple around this area. And the wig was originally a middle part, but I switched it to the side because I think curly hair just looks better with a side part. And the hairline, I don't really like the hairline. It's a little round for my too round for my liking. It's not too fake looking and it's not realistic enough. So I decided to pull out some of my real hair and blend it in with the wig so that it wouldn't look too wiggy. The parting was a little bit too light because I have a light brown wig cap that I got from RPG Show way back. I don't know if you guys saw my wig review from RPG Show. They provided me with a cap, but Best Lace Wigs does not provide you with a cap. So I used that cap and it was looking a little bit too light, so I used some brown eyeshadow like I showed at the beginning of this video. I put some brown eyeshadow to make it a little bit more realistic and blend it in with my own hair. And this is my initial review, guys. A lot of people, if I were you, if I see initial review, I would be like, okay, I'm considering it, I'm just getting info, I'm not buying the hair yet. People just get so impatient and go out there and buy hair. Like, wait for the final update. Hair has a tendency to change because these hairs are not cheap, yo. They're not cheap. You don't want to just go out there and buy the hair after seeing the initial review. Because you might end up hating the hair. Wait for the final update and see how the hair is and see if opinions change. Don't just go out there and just buy the hair. Dollface Vargo, she made a video about tips that could help when trying to purchase hair. Okay, when I do initial reviews, or if anybody does initial reviews, this is what I'm going to tell you. Type into the search bar in YouTube, type in the name of the product, like maybe the hair is like Indian wavy or whatever, and type in the name of the company and see what results you get, and check out other people's reviews, other people's opinions about the hair. Don't just go out there off of one person's opinion, or yeah, it's not like I'm lying or anything, and at the same time I'm not, yeah, a lot of you guys trust me, but hairs are not the same. And the way company might treat some people might not the same as they would treat others. So you have to like get other people's opinions too. You can't just go out there and just buy the hair anyhow. It's not cheap, yo. Quit wasting your money and be patient. Wait for the final update. Do your research. If I were you, before I buy any hair, I would do mad research before I actually jump into it. So just another thing to look into. I know this wig looks great, but we never know how it's gonna be when I do my update, because I'm gonna be wearing this wig to the end of February, and I'm gonna come with an update then and let you guys know how things are going. So far, the wig is soft and it's very kinky. It's like almost afro, like it's in the category of those like 4A, 4B type hair, or yeah, I think it's a 4A-ish. I'm not too good with the whole hair categories, but I think this is like a 4A hair. And yeah, it's very tight, and it has the tendency to like lock up at the ends and tangle up. But you just have to take care of it. Like, just be patient with the hair. The hair is kinky curly. It sheds a little bit more than straight hair, but as far as the hair is concerned, like for what I've seen so far, the hair does not shed like crazy that you want to pull out your hair, but the shedding is reasonable, the tangling is reasonable, and so far I'm loving this hair. I'm loving it. This is like one of my favorite styles that I've worn. And when the wig came, it had some layers, but it didn't fit my face. Like you guys saw at the beginning of the video, I had to trim it to fit me. And the way I trimmed it, I didn't have a particular method of trimming. I just like make the top shorter than the middle than the bottom, you feel, and I just cut going down just like that. And I cut as I go along. I cut some, I look at the hair and see what it looks like, I cut some more, and that's just how I go. This is all the hair that I cut from the wig, and the wig is so very full. and I'm sure by the end of the day this wig is gonna get like super big, especially when you're playing it. I'd advise that you don't play in it too much if you don't want it to be looking too frizzy and undefined. If you're looking to purchase this particular wig, they would also provide you with a pack of accessories, the wig comb, the wig clip, and the bobby pins if you wanted to wear glueless like I did. Like me, before I actually put on the wig, I had my hair braided all the way back before putting on my wig cap, and I just stick the combs into the braids like I showed at the beginning of the video. So the hair is pretty secure. Like I'm really liking it. You don't even know. And I'm like reading in the paper like some information that they gave me so that I won't forget or I won't tell you the wrong info. If you're looking to buy this particular wig, to get $20 off discount, you use SW03320. And I'm going to also provide all this info in the information bar, and I'm also going to provide any additional info about the wig in the information bar. So yeah, the hair is 18 inches, color number 2, style number SW033. The hair is not virgin hair, but it is human hair that has been processed to look like this. Like I said earlier, if I were you, I wouldn't purchase the hair yet. I would do my research and also wait for the final update. But if you want to go ahead and start buying, it's up to you. It's your money. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but this is my advice to you. And also check out Dollface Burger's video on some tips to guide you through buying virgin hair so that you wouldn't get duped or get like some bad hair, you know. And that is it. Like that is it. Like I said, I had to sew in the wig comb, and it wasn't hard. Just use like a regular sewing thread, like the weave thread and needle, and just sew it onto the hair, to the wig, and you'll be good to go. Yeah, you might also want to check out African Exports and Terrence reviews. I'm going to provide the links in the information bar to kind of see what theirs looks like also. And thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.